Happy New Year to everybody, and let's hope it's going to be a fantastic year. Last year we were just settling into Yateley, and we spent a year building the business, and it was a good job that I was commuting before from Wales to England just to build the business a little bit. So it gave us more of a chance with our first year back in England. It's been a good year and built a lot of good customers up and done some really beautiful projects. But literally just before Christmas I just made a bit of a mess up with a job. Now the job looks great, and it was a new job I've never done before. It's a sleeper planter wall with a gate and porcelain pavers. Still not finished. Unfortunately I totally underquoted this job. Instead of it making me money, now it's losing me money. But the people are really nice people, and they've been extremely understanding and appreciated me sticking with it and not walking off the job and admitting that it was me that has made the mistake. On the other hand, it would be that if I had have quoted the price it should have been, which is £5,500, including all the time and effort and everything that takes to organise it, to make sure everything is perfect and to get all those materials in, it should have been 5,500, but it ended up being like 3,500 in the end, which was nowhere near enough to cover everything. And when you start then just before Christmas, you start losing money on a job, it can really turn things around. It can make things very difficult financially. And luckily I had other jobs that I had to do, but I had to then go on to other jobs and work on other jobs just to get money back, and then go back to this one. And it looks great, and I take my pride in making sure that it's a perfect project for someone. But the thing is, it's about making enough money to survive in this world, which is tough sometimes because things are expensive. This year, now I'm going to have to be careful that I quote the right price. Now I'm hoping that I get so many people coming to me for jobs that I can give so many quotes out, and obviously I'm not going to get all of them, because people they hear a price for a job and they think, wow, that's too much money to spend. But if you don't spend the right amount of money and then you end up losing on it, and you don't want to cut corners on the job, you want to make money, and you want to be able to walk away from that job proud and happy. You've made some money, you've done a good job, you've done something for somebody which is going to be in their garden for many years, or if they do decide to sell that property, then it's going to put value on that property. So no one loses out really. The thing is, if you underquote, you'll end up feeling bad about it. You feel bad because you've told the customers it's going to be finished at a certain time and it's taken much longer. You're not making money on it, you're losing out, and it brings the whole job down. Now I haven't let this get on top of me too much. I'm getting on with the job. I just feel embarrassed that I've gone well over the time and had to ask for a bit more for materials, but because I admitted it was my mistake, I just said, look, I'll get on with it. I'll admit the mistake that I've made and just get on with it and do the best to finish it. But in between time, having to go to other jobs just to survive and to make money. So this is a real lesson that I've learned at the end of 2019. 2020, now I'm going to rethink whenever I quote a job. I'm going to go through it again and again and make sure that I'm quoting it right. And if someone says no and they don't understand why I'm giving them that price, then just going to have to say goodbye to those projects and not do them, because it's not worth doing a project for under the price. And if you're not making any money, what's the point? I love gardening, I love landscaping, hard landscaping, so passionate about it all. But at the end of the day, you have to be able to make money, and that's what I'm doing this for, is because I love it, but I'm also doing it because it makes me money so I can survive. You have no money, you can't survive in this world. So that's a big lesson learned for this year. Let's go into 2020 with a different head and a different way of thinking, and make this business a success, because I know I'm good at what I do, and hopefully get someone on board who I can work with and help me push this business along as well. Thanks very much, good people, and I'll give you the second part of the video and show you the planter wall that I did, and the paver, the porcelain paver patio path. It looks great, but it's just I really need to rethink everything and make sure that I quote the right prices. I'll speak to you very soon. Thank you.